Hey guys, welcome to Artemis Anarchy, Twitch and YouTube's #1 podcast by the #1 professional streamer right here. Today we're going to be talking about schedules and content and all that stuff and all that good shit and just why it's important at some points and not all the time, And yeah, so that's what we're going to be talking about today. So yeah, let's jump right into it. We'll talk about scheduling and stuff, actually, just now. Because I feel like for streaming and stuff, go shut up. It's fine. I kind of use chat as a co-host anyway, if they want to jump in on stuff. But yeah, well, seeing as obviously the title says schedules and content, so obviously I'm going over stuff for all types of content for scheduling. But if you get one thing down to a schedule, like I have my streams kind of scheduled out now. Basically, like as long as you get that one thing done first and then you start scheduling the rest after, it will be easier to, I guess, get into that rhythm of going through your week and stuff, I guess, in a way. And yeah, that way you don't have to be live every day. Technically I'm live 4 days a week back to back, but that's just the way I do my streams. Obviously, find a schedule that works for you, what times, what places, where, when, all that kind of stuff. And then this is the same for YouTube and all that kind of stuff, where you'll just, kind of edit to your pace until you're, ready to give yourself a schedule that you can stick to and work to. Like, almost every night, every time after the podcast stream, like once I finish up with the cooldown game that I usually have after it or whatever, which tonight is Dragon Age Inquisition, once I finish up, I will raid out to someone, which I don't know who that's going to be today, but I'll raid out to someone, go and do what I need to do, go and get something to eat, go get a drink, all that kind of stuff, and then I'll come back here, throw whoever I raided and wanted to watch on my left screen and have the editing page, like DaVinci Resolve, open up, have the VOD downloaded, highlight it and download it, and then start editing straight away. The second I finish stream, I wait for the VOD to upload and stuff, download it, highlight the bit that I need, so the hour of the podcast that I'm going to use, or the hour and a half of the podcast, or whatever, however long the podcast goes, and I will go through it, start cutting bits in and out. But here's my problem for when I'm editing, right? I don't cut 8-hour podcast. I mean, if I did an 8-hour podcast, I would just chunk it up into 8 episodes, And yeah. Also, we are away to talk about Creator of the Week as well, after we talk about the rest of this. Basically, yeah, an 8-hour podcast, I would cut into maybe 4 or 5, episodes probably. So, say 2 hours an episode-ish, right? I would cut that down to about an hour and a half and just make them the next however many episodes if it was a stream, But, a lot of the time when I'm editing though, the 2 ones that I've posted this week on YouTube, go check that out, by the way, shameless plug, and also on YouTube, come check out my Twitch, it's there somewhere, I'll probably put it up somewhere, but yeah, shameless plug there too. Anyway, but the ones I uploaded this week were I edited images in, but I was still doing the cutting of the video, and it's a bad way to, you know, it's kind of a bad habit to edit like that, because you can end up fucking something up and then needing to go back and cut that, and maybe cut into whatever thing you've done, whatever edit you've added on top of it or whatever, like if it's a text. But yeah, like I've started to use a lot more images when I'm talking about stuff and all that. Like this week's one won't be as image heavy, because I'm not really talking about like using examples. Like I don't, you know, need any examples of what I do technically, but like, yeah, if I use an example of like, I don't know, we'll use when I was talking about Tiny Tina's Wonderlands and I got the Stabblemancer wrong. I called him like a Shadow Blade or something. The first time I called him that, I put text in, you know, I actually showed an image of the Stabblemancer and corrected myself, blah blah blah, the usual basic shit, and then took the piss out of myself. Like, had a thing that points down and it calls me a dumbass, and it's 10 out of 10 content, you know. And yeah, I like to edit in my own way anyway, and obviously, yeah, like any content that I think will be good, I will go and edit. But like, we'll talk about like if I was to schedule TikTok content. All my TikTok scheduled content would be like Twitch clips, most likely, because I would just download a heap of clips, edit them all, and then schedule them for like once every hour or so, or once every 2 hours or 3 hours or 4 hours, etc, depending on how many clips I've got, how many shit posts I'm going to make, just so they don't get covered by that, you know. But like, scheduling stuff in my mind anyway, I'm not sure if this is like this for you guys, but like, I can't stick to a schedule properly in a way. Like, I'll make adjustments on the fly with it. Like tonight, obviously, I was late for the podcast technically because I was supposed to start about an hour and a half ago, but I started half an hour ago because I needed to still get showered and all that shit, you know. Had to, you know, have a minute to relax after I got in, you know. And yeah, you've just got to, I mean, technically the streams are a bit easier because you can just, you know, schedule them out and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, a lot of stream scheduling stuff is more when you're doing it with other people and stuff, and just, you know, if you've got a set time, be there on time, obviously. But if you don't have a specific time or anything, and you guys are just, everyone's just got a general time, try be there for that general time. But if you're the one that sets it up, and then like say a couple of days before you notice that you're going to be late or something, the decent thing is to tell people, and then if they're doing a stream already, if they're streaming earlier than what you said anyway, they'll probably just continue that stream for like an extra hour or whatever, and then that gives you the chance to get in and do all your stuff. And yeah, but like all the scheduling I do for almost every stream and stuff, you know, well, scheduling, I just kind of do it on the fly on that day. But I am going to talk about my experience with having these as an actual stream schedule for the past like 2 weeks. I had to check that it was 2 weeks. But like, I think that a schedule will be good for me eventually once I get into the flow of it, once I get in the flow of, you know, making that other content, which I am practicing, I am doing. I'm doing some Borderlands stuff tomorrow after work, which will be my day off, but that's my recording day aside from streaming, and I've still got to edit that as well, so that's about 6 hours of editing right there. The Borderlands usually goes about 3 hours ish, give or take, so that's about four episodes if I'm lucky. You know, if I'm not heavily editing it, it's about 4 episodes of a playthrough. But because I'm doing it with people this time, I've had to also learn audio mixing as well a little bit. Like, obviously in OBS, because I just leave it on OBS, and once it's set at the right levels, that I know is set for the right levels, I just go with that and just play the game. But yeah, like, but again, having that little piece of like scheduled recording the content is good, because now I can work a little bit on scheduling more YouTube content that I'm wanting to make other than the Borderlands stuff and the podcast, and then I can schedule time to edit, time to do stuff, and 4 days a week of streaming seems to be the best for me, because I like to be, you know, pretty active streaming wise. I don't really like to miss, you know, days of streaming. Sometimes even when I'm not supposed to be streaming, I'll do a random stream just because I'm bored or something. But yeah, that's kind of where my thoughts go on like scheduling stuff and that. Like, I like to have an outline of a schedule, you know, not exactly what I'm going to do and where and when, but like just have a rough idea, you know. Like, that's what most of my schedules are. But like some days I just want to do some Halo. Some days I could plan like, I'm going to do Back 4 Blood, and then like maybe once I get to a day I'm like, nah, I don't really want to do Back 4 Blood, I want to do this, that, whatever. And yeah, if I do a stream on a Saturday or Sunday, it's either going to be like just a stream to just chat while I'm editing videos through the day, or it's going to be, I don't know, me just messing about, I'm just having fun with some other people, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I don't feel like I need to try as hard on those streams though, because they are literally just meant to be chill as fuck all the time, you know. But yeah, like, that's all this is. Just if you like, I don't know. But yeah, and obviously hanging out with other creators and stuff as well, we'll actually go a little bit into networking. Not that I know much of it, but just hanging out with other people. Like, I've hung out with even like actually, what I will say, right, is I'll use an example of this, and I'll obviously drop his thing as well. I'll shout him out at the same time. But right, yeah, this was pointed out yesterday to me, that like, I don't know, like, when I've jumped into a random chat or someone I know is raided out to someone that even like I've been like following or something. This was pointed out by Chance of Cosplay. I had to, I think that's his thing. Give me a sec, I just need to make sure. A chance of cosplay, yeah. Right, we'll do it properly, because sometimes it doesn't do it properly. Right, that's how you do it. Yeah. But yeah. So I'll give Chance a shout out. He is live right now, so if you want to go check him out, while I'm doing this podcast, you can, and just have me in the background or whatever. You know, I won't be offended. But Chance was talking about the other day about, you know, just being in someone else's chat and not even noticing they are who, even if you follow them and you don't notice that they're like streaming or whatever, and you don't notice it's them for a while, like you just blank out and you're like, you find them really chill and you just want like their socials and stuff, and then they'll say, wait, do you not know who I am? And like, I've done that before and it's weird, and you're just like, wait, what the fuck? And yeah, like, just, you know, hanging out in chats and stuff as well. Like, even when I'm streaming sometimes, if I feel like my internet's up for it, I will work in someone else's chat and stuff, and like have them on my headphones, but like not have them on in OBS, because I do have the sound mixer plugin or wind capture or whatever. If you want to know more about it, I think I linked it in my Discord. So if you guys want to check out my Discord and stuff, you know, you can. So yeah, like, also like talking to other creators and stuff and other people like about like doing networking and stuff. Like, I don't like to, you know, I don't know, it's a weird way of saying it, I think. It's like, I don't like to network, but I like to network, if you know what I mean. Like, I'd rather chill out with someone and, you know, not expect them to follow me or anything. Just because I'm chill, they're chill, doesn't mean we have to follow each other and all that shit. But it helps, you know? You know what I mean? Like, it's not like, I don't know. I don't expect people to follow me just because I'm chill, you know? Or just because I'm good at something or whatever, you know? Like, I don't know. I just try to be as real as I can without, you know, trying to be as real as I can without being a prick. Sometimes I do come off like a prick, and a lot of the time people are right. But yeah, like, all that stuff is just, you know, like, I don't mind, like, just, you know, messing about and stuff. Like, you know, like, I don't like people being pricks for no reason, but I will also be a prick for no reason sometimes. If I'm in one of those, like, creative moods and I'm just not in the right mental space, I guess. And yeah, that's basically it. And that's kind of what I think about, like, networking and stuff. And talking of other creators and stuff, I know I said I would get into it ages ago, but we are going to talk about why I do Creator of the Week and what Creator of the Week is. For anyone who doesn't know, Creator of the Week is just basically a shout out that someone gets on my channel for a week or for however long. We change it every Wednesday. You know, there's a lot of good creators that I still have to do because this is only the third week of it. But when I edit this and put it on YouTube and shit, they get put at the top of the description, and I link their TikTok and Twitch if they're a streamer, or their YouTube if they have one that they regularly post on, something like that. I don't know a lot of people that will regularly post on YouTube. But yeah, there's a few, I will say that, but I think some of them are a bit more main towards Twitch and TikTok. Like, I am just now. Like, I'm mainly on TikTok and Twitch most of the time. I will put the podcast up on YouTube, but that's about it just now. But obviously with content changes and all that stuff, I'm changing that. But yeah, that's all Creator of the Week really is. But I just wanted to do it because I had an empty space where it is now, which is there, obviously. And I had an empty space. B, I wanted to, give them a bit of, I don't know, notice, I guess, for anyone who doesn't follow them and stuff. But like, obviously, if you don't already follow Titan, by the way, go follow them. So chill to watch. Playing a lot of Skyrim right now, and yeah, just very easy to watch, very easy to chill with. And if you have any graphic design questions, I'd say he's the guy to ask. Probably. There's a few people that I want to obviously get through first before I start putting other people on, because I've got a big list. Like, there's a big list of people that are, I'm gonna be putting on for a while, and then after a while we will start to add new people that I don't know, I just watch on Twitch or whatever. But yeah, there's a lot that I've still got to get through. There's like another, there's probably like another like 20. I don't even think I'm joking about that, to be honest. Like, genuinely. I don't know. I just like to, share some of the love and all that good stuff, We are gonna run a quick ad as well, by the way. I will cut that out of the YouTube, but yeah. We are gonna run a quick ad if it's working. I don't know if it ran an ad. Let me know. Well, I'll wait until the ad's finished and then let me know, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I just ran an ad. Right, cool. Sometimes it doesn't come up. Sometimes it just, it's like, yeah, totally. You totally did an ad. Yeah. But yeah. I should probably update that stream manager, because that's still saying I'm playing Halo. There we go. Look at that. I'm professional. But yeah, like, I like to, I don't know, encourage people to, like, obviously with this being more of a podcast about content and stuff now. Like, well, it's about games and YouTube and content and all that other shit. It's basically just shooting the shit, really, with me. And yeah. But yeah, I don't know why some fuckers listen to me, to be honest, because I do. I talk a heap of shit. And yeah, like, I don't know, it just still feels very weird. But like, a lot of, what is it? I don't know. Never mind. I forgot. Oh well, that's a bit that can get cut out. It's fine. See? Like, okay, yeah, let's talk about editing in a way. Let's go a bit more in depth with my editing technique and why a lot of people shouldn't do what I do editing wise. Which, here we go. Let's fucking jump into this, because this is always fun. Right, when I'm editing like any video, it doesn't matter on how long the video is, how big the video is, how small it is, it doesn't matter. I will cut the intro and outro out first. I will do that, cut them completely out, grab it, export it, keep the intro and outro separate from the rest of the video, cut them out again, and then I go from there. But in the middle of the first rough cut and stuff, it seems to work. I get very, I don't know, meticulous about it, and like I'm very, very fucking specific, and like I'll sit there for like an hour picking one part of it sometimes, because I'm trying to get like certain cuts to flow together well, that it doesn't make, you know, too much of a difference to the point I'm getting across, because there's some bits that are just like massive pauses, like that go on for about a minute, you know. And like with my editing, you know, I'm not the best, I'm not the worst. I can do a lot better than some other people, but some other people just don't have the eye for it, I guess. I don't think I have the eye for editing, but apparently I can do pretty decent when I want to be, you know? Like, I'm not gonna bullshit anyone. I'm still, well, obviously I'm still learning how to edit and stuff, but I'm getting there. I think I'm pretty decent at it now compared to what I was before. If we went and if I went and grabbed one of the New Vegas videos that I edited a long time ago, like last year or sometime, I think, right? Start of last year, start of this year, whatever, like however many months ago. I'll go and tell you how long ago the New Vegas edits were. Because I think I still have them up on the channel. Hopefully. My channel. Because I did got a little bit of the whole of everything. Of all my videos and stuff. But I think New Vegas is up here still. But yeah, if I went and watched all those New Vegas ones, right? I could pick apart exactly where I was shitting editing, where I could do stuff, and that's without even me rewatching it. It would probably take, if I got the raw video again from which basically is most of the New Vegas game Let's Plays, because I usually record only 40 minutes per episode or whatever, and then cut all the fast travel and the traveling between places. But yeah, if I went and got the raw video and went and re-edited it, it would have been so much better. But again, it doesn't help with the fact that a lot of the time, most of my, you know, when I was doing the recording and stuff, one sec. Okay. When I was doing the recording and stuff, I was very, you know, monotone, very, hey, what's up, yeah, and yeah, I can just pick apart parts of my old videos all day long, and we're not gonna go into a deep dive of that, you know, but yeah, like a lot of people as well, when they start doing YouTube, I think, from what I've seen and from what I've experienced myself, is that I think they don't believe in themselves, you know, enough. Like, obviously I still don't, but like, I know I can make that content good if I try. Like, if I really try it and all that stuff, like this podcast, I probably won't have to edit it down as much as I usually do, because I've kept a nice flow, I've kept it going, you know, like, we're getting a bit meta here, but I know that my last 4 or 5 episodes or whatever, I think this is the 5th episode, that's why I put 5, because I wasn't 100% sure, but like, it's getting that flow, it's getting that good, like, timing, good stuff like that, you know, getting your point across and not over dragging it and not like making it too short that it makes no sense, you know. And yeah, like, a lot of my content just now is mainly streaming, which probably was a little bit of a mistake to focus so much on streaming for like almost a full year. Well, I did focus on it for a full year, damn near enough actually. But now that I've started the podcast side of things, which I still have to find a way to put them on like Spotify and stuff, but that'll figure out once I edit a few more and get them flowing nice and stuff like that. But yeah, so like, if you are starting out and you're listening to this, I don't know if you are. If you're not, it's cool. If you are, it's cool. I don't really mind that much either way. But like, if you're starting out with YouTube stuff as well, make sure that you don't focus on the numbers as much. Like, focus on them. You don't want to go nowhere with it or whatever. Depending on what your goals are. You have to look at your own goals and how you want to get there. You know? Like, I don't want to get to, you know, my... Like, if I was wanting to get, you know, heaps and heaps of followers, all that shit, and heaps of subs on YouTube and stuff, you know? Like, I wouldn't go at... The way I want to do it is by being, you know, me. Not bullshitting people around things, you know, all that kind of stuff. I know there's a lot of people who think that they want to be real and stuff, and all that stuff, but sometimes it gets a bit hard sometimes, I will say. Because not everyone's going to agree with you, but you just gotta get past that. But obviously, I'm not saying don't care about the numbers, I'm saying don't worry about them. That's what I'm trying to say. Just have fun with it. People will see that you're having fun with it. If they like your vibe, they'll come and hang out with you. Like, I won't go out of my way to ask anyone to come and watch, you know? Like, well, me and Kills have a thing that we need to do sometimes, because Twitch doesn't alert him whenever I'm live for some reason. Like, he's got notifications on and everything. Like, we've tried to fix this, but sometimes I'll just, you know, use Messenger or something like that, and that's the way he gets his alerts for me streaming and stuff. That's also why I put it in the Discord and stuff. But yeah, like, I will be honest, this whole podcast idea thing wasn't supposed to happen until after Christmas, but I just went, you know what, fuck it, let's just shoot for it, and if it doesn't work, so what, who cares? What have I got to, you know, lose just now, if you know what I mean, in a way? Like, it's a bit cynical of a way to look at it, if you know what I mean, but like, yeah, if it crashes, you can take bits, learn from it. What have you got to lose from it? What, one idea doesn't work out of thousands that you'll have? Yeah, you have an idea, you move on to the next one, and you keep doing that until you find what works for you. And if you are taking advice from me, obviously go and research it, because I have no idea what I'm talking about a lot of the time. Like, this podcast idea, I briefly researched how to do a podcast properly on streaming stuff. You know, like, I just want to do it my way. I just want to have fun with it. And yeah, we will be trying to get some people on for it, which we do have another screen for, but I don't think I'm going to have guests on until after Christmas, because I want to get, you know, used to making the flow, making mental notes in my head, because if I write something down, I'll forget what it's about. So, like, I can't, like, you know, do stuff like that. But, like, if I was to talk to someone who does mainly TikTok stuff, who's got a decent bit more on TikTok, you know, like, I'd have a mental note of what I want to ask them and stuff, but, like, if I write that down, And then it comes to today, I look at the note and it just nothing. It would blank my mind. I would have no idea what I was talking about. But it's just the way my mind works for that, I guess. And I don't know why my hair's doing this. But yeah, like, that's what I think. If you guys have a different opinion from me, let me know. I'll happily talk with anyone about it as long as you're, open-minded. Same with me. I wouldn't expect you to talk with me unless I was open-minded, It goes around. It's a two-way street, But I will happily argue with anyone. But, again, arguments are good things because you get to see other sides that you would not normally see. Someone could, just do stuff like that, And, yeah. A lot of people that I've had arguments with, Yeah. Hey, Kibbs, how you doing? Oh, yeah. Actually, let's talk about Halo matchmaking as well. Kibbs, you're going to be in stitches because of this, right? Yeah. Right. You're going to be in stitches because of this, right? I woke up about, 2:30 or whatever? 3:30, something like that, right? And I get a notification and it's Halo related, let's say. And apparently me and you are getting the blame for fucking up Latin's matchmaking in Halo. And yeah, well, yeah. Mine was fucked as well. But, I don't care as much, You just have to die a few times, But I'm not even joking. Some of the sweats I was getting in some of the games. Hey, what's up, Jeff? How you doing? But yeah, I've just been I've been having a fucking laugh at that all day. Is the fact of how fucked up the matchmaking got. I'm gonna vent, yeah. When I try to get shit, yeah. I'm doing good, man. But yeah, that was just a side note. We're going to keep that in, obviously. We're going to keep that in for the podcast, obviously, because that's extra content, 10 out of 10 content and all that good stuff. But yeah, a lot of going back on track of what I was saying. That was a little side note because Kibbs came in and started talking and shit. So we had to shit on him a little bit, you know how we do. But yeah, a lot of content creation in general is mostly, I don't know, it's hard to explain the way I feel about it. It's if you do the work that you want to do, you'll do it better than, if you're just doing it for money, don't do it for money. If you're doing content creation solely for money, don't. Because, don't have it in that mindset anyway. Have it because you like doing it, and you don't just want to be, a quote-unquote lazy shit that doesn't do anything. I will admit, at the start of this, I thought streaming was going to be easy, to be honest. I'm going to admit that, right? So this... But, yeah, no, it's not. It's not when you... It's not if you want to, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it without sounding like a dick. But like, obviously, I'm not bothered if I make money or not off of this. I would rather make money editing for people and stuff. But again, doing all of this helps me practice my style of editing and stuff. And yeah, just all that stuff, you know. It's hard to come off like not sounding like a dick, like, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't mind it if I made money off of content creation and stuff, but it's not like a big goal for me, if you know what I mean. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing for me in general. Like, I at a point way long down the line, I would like to make consistent money off of content creation and editing and graphic design and stuff, but that's a bit off, you know. Like, I'm still in the early stages. I'm in my first year technically of content creation, like, properly. Like, I started TikTok like 2020 or whatever, but that's because I was bored and didn't know what I was doing. And yeah, just like doing streams and stuff is so much more fun, and just like chilling out with like people, you know, it feels like, you know, you're just chilling out with mates and stuff, you know, except you don't have to be all in the same room, you know what I mean. And at least you don't have to, if you don't want other people around, you can either time them out or ban them, you know. That's also a perk of it. You know, like, there's good and bads of streaming. There's good and bads of everything. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, as long as you, like, if anyone here is like wants to start streaming or whatever, my best piece of advice would be, don't think of it as a way to get a job. Think about it as a way to have fun and just chill out, you know? Like, the more I've started taking it, the more chilled out and very, very chilled out way, the better it's been for me, personally. Like, maybe at the start of the, like, streaming and stuff, I was like, oh yeah, like, let's make a little bit of money off of here, if anything, you know? Like, when you go in with that mindset of, oh yeah, I'm going to make it overnight, you're not. The people who make it overnight don't make it overnight. They get it's luck. It's luck based, it's work based. It's the effort you're willing to put in that will come back to you eventually. Yeah, maybe you don't like see instant growth all the time. Like, it doesn't matter about the numbers until, I don't know. I don't even know what to like say about it really, cause like, yeah, like, there's a lot of people who think, oh, I'm gonna get into this and just, you know, not care about people and stuff, and I'm gonna use people as stepping stones basically, and those are the people I hate. like I've seen a lot of like follow for follow people on TikTok, on, not necessarily, you're honest about it at least. But you know what I mean. But like, yeah, no, like, there's a way to, if one person like goes up, you take your friends with you, man. you don't leave people who like helped you get to your point that you ended up getting that bit of luck in that big boost or whatever. You don't leave them in the dirt, you know. But still, if anyone does ever, you know, make it, all that stuff, this is the way I would do it, right? Is make sure that I'm fine off first, and then everyone else comes up with me, you know? And just look at it in a way that you can live comfortably without, you know, having to go to a job every single day, you know? You know what I mean? If that makes a bit of sense. Because that's the best way I can make sense in my mind of it, anyway. And yeah. Just don't, you know, yeah, just don't care as much. Like, actually, you know what the last thing we're going to talk about? We're going to talk about self-promotion, right? Right? Now, I will say, self-promotion is fine and all, but you don't say, oh guys, come check out my Twitch, you know, in the middle of someone else's stream or something, or even in someone else's TikToks or comments anywhere. The way you do self-promotion in a smart way, kind of, like, people can come in here and talk about their stream, what they've, and most likely won't work, yeah. Like, I encourage people to come in here and talk about their like, if someone's rated in, well, obviously, if they've rated the stream, obviously, but, like, if they've got a nice chill vibe in the chat with me, I 100% go and check them out. But, like, you know, like, don't, this is a hard way to do it, right? But if someone comes in chat, talks about stuff they're doing on stream and that, fine. That's fine. Like, if they're talking about, like, what they're thinking of next, you know? Like, getting a feel out there for what, like, because I do that. I, like, talk about content ideas with other people that, with other creators that I raid out to and stuff, you know? Like, we'll take Working from Rome, for example. I usually raid out to him quite often when I can, and like, I'll sit there and talk to him about editing and stuff, and yeah, we just have a back and forth for a little bit, and then yeah, and then that's it. Like, if we're talking about stream ideas and we can, you know, bounce off each other, and everyone just bounces off of everyone else and gets ideas, little bits here and there. Like, again, I'll use Nerd Titan as an example. I obviously, Nerd doesn't do, I get what you're saying, only really talk about it when they ask or when raiding. Yeah, like talk about like what, even if someone, like, if I know you're a streamer, if I know that you're like a really sound person to watch or something, like very chill to watch, very easy to get along with, I will give you a shout out, you know? Like, or even if you don't, like, you know, stream on the regular, like, well, I'll say Kesrin does stream pretty often. He at least streams once a week, as much as he can. But, like, again, he doesn't always come in talking about, like, streaming and stuff, but he's came in, he's sat in, he's had a bit of fun with us, he's been messing about with, like, sound alerts, all that stuff, you know. And then, but if he ever needs, like, you know, if he asks about something streaming wise, like, if he doesn't know something, I will easily like tell them what you can do, what ideas you can come up with, or like just anyone who comes in and talks about their stream in a nice way, and not like going it as self-promotion, going it as a topic to talk about while like if I'm chilled out playing Halo, or well, chilled out, if I'm playing Halo or playing Dragon Age or playing Skyrim, or if I'm playing something that I'm not really too focused on or care about too much, I will sit there and talk while I'm playing the game, you know? Like, I think there's a lot of people that I can kind of think of that kind of talk in that kind of way, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't know, but they come up with it in a way that it just kind of, you know, it shows up, it comes up in conversation, you know? Like, all of these streams and stuff are your free, and obviously if you're new here, if you're a worker, that's fine. If you like to talk and chat, as long as you respect everyone and don't self-promote blatantly, go ahead. I couldn't care less. That's my rules. That's my main rules for chat, is just don't be a dick, basically. And don't be an ass about things. Like, you know? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and stop people from talking about certain topics and stuff. You know? Like, obviously, there are certain topics we do avoid, but, you know, that's because of just general decency and, yeah, stuff like that. But, like, I'll talk with anyone, basically. I probably can talk with anyone. If they're in chat and they're just talking away and I'm just looking over every once in a while and I get the general gist of what they're talking about still, I'll just keep going with it. I'll just keep going, keep that flow going, you know? And just, you know, chill out. Dick. Yeah, not like that, basically. I mean, technically, I can use that as a way for YouTube to check out my Twitch in a way. But yeah, but a lot of, yes, I did. That's why I did see it was Artemis 141. But a lot of people like people that do that, like in the middle of someone else's stream, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't mind certain people doing it, you know. But again, they're people that I'll usually suggest, you know. Like, if you were going to do a stream in like an hour or two, right? For example, right? If you were going to do a stream in an hour, you know, I would probably just, you know, give you a shout out, let you put your link in, and like, but because I know that you're pretty easy to watch, if you know what I mean, as an example. But like, yeah, like that kind of stuff. Like, if there are, like, if like, I don't know, if it's part of their, you mean people like my rage? Yes, that, yeah. But people tend to not do that. They don't get to, like, there's not a lot of streamers that do come in here that would do that anyway. But if they did, I wouldn't be as bothered by it, because either if they did it right now, it's a 50-50, you know. But like, I don't mind people talking about their own streams in this chat, in this channel, you know. But again, as long as it's ideas, it's like, yeah. Anything in here, in this chat, in this channel, any ideas you get, you just credit the person. That's my rule. if they don't want you taking an idea, you're not allowed to take an idea. You know, like I'll say even my overlay. If you can take any part of it and want to use it for your own, just credit me, you know? Like, credit me in some way of giving you the idea, bring it up in conversation, whatever, I don't care. Just don't, you know, don't steal ideas. But like I say, as long as you credit the person who came up with the idea, then, yeah. Yes, the purple bottom right corner. That. But, like, even something like that. Like, a lot of, like, I've not had a lot of inspiration from, like, Nerd Titan or anything, specifically stream-wise. But just having, like, just knowing, like, him in general helps me build up my, I guess, technically stream personality in a way. Because every streamer has a stream personality. You show me, like, even though it's like, you know, it's not a stream personality, but like, you know, you have to have that constant flow. You have to have that, you know, drive and stuff. I don't know, but like, you know what I mean. Like, don't just, yeah, stuff like that.
No chaos.
No chaos. Shit, I forgot about that. Hey Maris, by the way. But yeah, like, all that kind of stuff. I don't care about. Oh god. Yeah, thanks for letting me know, guys, by the way. Now, because I forgot to do that earlier. I need to change it back to the right monitor setting. Thank you. Uh-oh. I hear monitoring. God. Hello. Right. That's off. That's off. That's on.
Grandpapa!
Grandpapa? Sound words. Hey RN, how you doing? Also another streamer that I highly recommend as well. I'm doing good. RN Gamer 5. You should go check out his YouTube as well. Same name, you know? It's a lot of his Twitch VOD content, just edited down, and yeah, I highly recommend, you know? Like, there's a lot of streamers I recommend, but again, seeing as we were talking about that kind of flow, glad you said something I need to edit and upload. Don't worry, RN, you've got such more of a consistent upload schedule than I do. Because I forgot to edit the other day, so I ended up doing like half an hour in like stream on Tuesday editing for like half an hour to an hour. So I mean, you've got a pretty consistent upload schedule, to be honest. But yeah, again, if you don't already follow RN, go follow him. He's so chill to watch. And yeah, Maris, how are you doing? Or Fury? Or, well, nay that Maris cares. Yeah, like, I would absolutely... Because, like, you know, he's just easy to watch, you know? He's usually one of the ones that I usually have on when I'm editing or something. You know? But yeah, like I was saying, there's a lot of streamers and content creators that I have to get through for the Creator of the Week thing, which I think RN is going to be next week probably, but I'm going to set up an extra thing, because I know RN has a lot of stuff on his YouTube and stuff. I'm trying to get the people that are consistent with these, like, with their YouTube as well, so I can make a separate part of the timer in command. But yeah, I have an idea roughly each week who it's going to be, but I finalize it on the Wednesday, you know. But yeah, like, there's a lot of people that still need to go on Creator of the Week. Like I said at the start, it's just there's a lot. And yeah, I just recommend almost anyone that, you know, I've either played some sort of game with or just, you know, hung around their chat a while and pretty active in, you know. But again, bouncing ideas around. Actually, what date is it today? 25th. Next week. I also have to start talking about that a lot more because I'm doing that this year. I'm not. But if you're wondering what I'm talking about there, that was just a mental note as well. But we are, this year on December 11th, I'm doing a 24-hour stream. 24-hour or 12-hour, we'll see how I feel, like, the week before or something. If I feel like I can do a 24-hour, we'll do a 24-hour.
No chaos.
Yes, chaos. Always chaos. Yeah. So this year on December 11th, we will be doing Thankmas. I will be going either 12 hours or the full 24. I don't know yet. I don't know what my incentives are going to be quite yet. I'm not quite there mentally on the plans for it yet. But I mean, it's in a couple of weeks, so I should probably get on that. But yeah, I'm going to see who's free that day and stuff, wants to do some Faz, some other stuff like that, you know. And we'll just do a stream for Thankmas, you know. It's a good cause. If you want to know more, you can use exclamation mark Thankmas, I think. And yeah, so basically that's what it is. Thankmas team is teaming up with a new story to help provide new homes, you know, for the homeless, obviously. God damn it, that was fucked. I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better, but we're not quite there. But I would recommend checking that out if you are a streamer. If you are a streamer or content creator of any kind, you can also do some Thankmas if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to, you know. But basically, Thankmas is headed up by, I think Jacksepticeye started it, right? But again, go check out Jacksepticeye. He'll probably have a better detailed video soon about it. I think he already has one as well. But yeah, if you go check that out, you'll get an idea of what that whole thing is, what Thankmas is all about, all that stuff. But yeah, I will be getting some incentives and stuff to do. I will obviously one of these incentives will be one of the gummy bears. Another will probably be the unicorn onesie that I've thrown in the cupboard for just now, probably. But yeah, like a lot of stuff like that, you know. It's all good, people.
No chaos.
You know. But yeah, that's all Thankmas really is. It's just something I thought I'd do a charity stream, you know, after my 1 year at least. And yeah, I'm gonna make sure I do maybe 1 or 2 a year. Just now, maybe we'll see. It's just getting the planning and stuff. I'm not the greatest at planning stuff, but anyone who wants to, like, come on and even just have some fun in Discord, just talk shit, you know, you can. But yeah, we'll just get that stuff kind of ready, you know. And but basically, I will probably be either sitting in my Discord or the basement, which I still need to make a command for the basement Discord because there's a lot of chill people in there. And yeah, that's my Discord, and I will make a one for the basement. Or if you go to One Hit Wonder, if I can spell it right. That's how you spell it, right? Yeah. Totally. It might help if it wasn't if it was shout out. And if I could actually spell it, that would also help. I spelled it right? Yeah, I did. I think. But yeah, go and check Juan's Twitch, and it should be in the Discord panel on his. And I highly recommend joining the basement as well. That's why I did his. Him just to shout out instead, because I don't have a command for that yet. But yeah, obviously, if anyone does join, which I will, go and give people the. Yeah, I do have to check the feckers, and yeah, right. Basically, I have to check the roles every once in a while because the bot's really fucky just now. So I just started adding them manually for the roles and stuff. But it doesn't matter. But yeah, wait. Talking about all that stuff, right? Talking about the basement, my Discord, all that stuff. But I will probably be hanging out in one of those at some point during the 24-hour or 12-hour stream. So if you guys want to come in and chat with me and all that stuff, it'll be basically a big podcast with some games in it. That's basically all it's going to be. You know what I mean? That's probably the way I'm going to do it, and that's the way I see it's best for me to do it, to be honest. So I think we'll work something out. We'll have some fun games. We'll have people jump in and out if they want to, and we'll just have a fun time. I'll most likely be in my Discord more than anywhere else, but I'll keep you guys updated on what's happening those days. I'm not planning an exact schedule because I don't know when I'm starting yet for Thankmas, because I might start 12:30 in the afternoon for Thankmas or whatever. But yeah, it's just a fun thing, It's a fun thing that we're gonna do. And yeah, I guess a lot of doing podcasts and stuff as well while we're on the, I guess, kind of same line of thought. But in Discord and stuff, on mine anyway, if there are topics you want to talk about, you can put in some suggestions in the podcast topics text channel. If it doesn't work, it'll probably be something weird or something. I don't know. I've never actually figured that out. If it doesn't, I'm not very good at making a Discord, and basically that was just for somewhere for people to hang out, get some stream tools, stuff like that. And yeah, also in there, if you are a streamer, there are some stream tools that I highly recommend, all that stuff, and that's in the stream tools page, obviously. And yeah, we just you just have a chill day, chill night, chill whatever. It's all about causing chaos in the most chill way possible. That's the best motto of a stream. So the last thing I want to talk about is YouTube and getting that to grow a bit quicker, and yeah, so we'll use RN's YouTube, for example. By the way, I will put it up here in 3, 2, 1, edit. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. 10 out of 10 content right there. But yeah. So like anything, because RN does it, edits down his VODs into separate episodes of videos of whatever game he's played, which I think just now is, correct me if I'm wrong, I think the latest YouTube stuff he's been doing is Alan Wake and Evil Within, I think. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm not, I'm not. Depends what time this goes out. You could be on something else. Yeah, look at that. I was right. The man himself even said it. Yeah, I'm right. Anyway, but like, if like, because I've seen a few funny bits in like, obviously in his in like all of his in his streams and stuff, you know, and like, but like, either I've not went to clip it and no one else has as well. So like, if he used those parts of like he kept that bit in and everything when editing it, I think that's what he could use as a YouTube short for his YouTube video, because technically then it's technically using it as a YouTube shut up and technically it's using it as a YouTube to clip to promote his YouTube stuff instead of his Twitch, and you know, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I know, I'm just nah, I won't have a stroke on stream or die on stream. That's when I start doing skating on stream, come on. But yeah, like, RN's, you could take those parts that's not been clipped in his VODs, but he's found funny later on. You could use those as the YouTube kind of content side of clips in a way, and yeah, like that's the way I would best word it, because technically you can technically even do on the YouTube Shorts one. If you put it on the YouTube Shorts, you could put it as a Twitch clip, but if you put it on TikTok, you could put it to a YouTube clip. So technically it kind of, in a way, gives them double exposure, if you know what I mean. This has just started to be a promotion for RN at this point. But I mean, you know, he deserves it, you know. And actually, while I remember, because technically he gave me the inspiration by doing his balance board stuff, and yeah, I credit RN for giving me the idea of doing a manual for a minute, or attempting a manual for a minute, as a channel point redemption, because that exact fucking board. But yeah, because that's always a nope. No, I'm not even tempting
No
it.
chaos.
I'm not even tempting it, never mind. But yeah, like, with the balance board thing, I seen a new way for me to, oh yeah, I can't wait for that to be animated, so it's gonna be dust. But like, doing the manual for a minute was basically like my version of the balance board, technically, because I prefer to try a manual because it's skating and stuff, and you guys know I like to skate sometimes, and yeah, it just fit my style of the channel, I guess. And you always see like a board in the background or something. Technically my normal board's there-ish, but yeah, but like I said earlier, give credit where it's due, you know. But yeah, seeing as I've talked about RN's fucking channel so much, I will link his stuff down in the description as well as Nerd Titans this week then. And yeah, but yeah, that's kind of, I think that's kind of the end of the podcast kind of thing. So yeah, so let's do the YouTube outro now. Yeah, and yes, that's all getting kept in. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching and listening to my, you know, madness, anarchy, whatever we've called it, I forget. Artemis Anarchy, that's what it's called. I need to get used to that new name. Yeah, so remember, like, subscribe, comment, all that shit, you know, all that usual. And go check out RN, go check out Nerd Titan. And yeah, I'll probably see you guys in the next video or the next episode of this podcast, all that stuff. And I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, peace.